Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of NightMayr. Yay! Happy last podcast before Christmas. This is so exciting. Before I bring on our fabulous guest, I have a comedy show to promote. Guys, come see me do stand-up the very last time, not for the last time, but the last time this year at Rodney's Comedy Club in New York City. I'll be there performing at Gino Bisconti's birthday show, Sunday, December 28th. Get your tickets now. See myself, Gino Bisconti, Keanu Thompson, a lot of other funny comics from Compound Media. Jake and Louie, they're a very funny puppet act. They're like a sort of racist puppet act. I enjoy them better than that other puppet act. What's the one that's really famous? Don't tell me. Jeff Dunham. Who can afford to see that? But you can afford to come to this show anyway. Get your tickets now. It's going to be a real hoot. Please like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube or Rumble or wherever you're watching. Just like, subscribe, leave a comment, please, and thank you. Wow, I look great today. Okay, it's going to be great. I'm excited for Christmas, and I'm excited for today's guest. You can listen to his brand new podcast, Happy Hour Econ. It's coming out for the very first time this Monday. Oh, my phone is fucking recording everything I'm saying and writing it down. Don't you hate when that happens? Fuck this phone. Okay. Our guest today has a wonderful podcast coming out on Monday called Happy Hour Econ, which I'm really looking forward to. He's a comedian. He's an author. He's got a great beard. Welcome to NightMayr, Lou Perez.
Yay. Thank you. Thank you, Chrissie.
You're here, and your first test was if you would wear a festive hat, and you passed with flying colors.
I mean, I was wearing this hat when I walked in, so it all just kind of worked out.
Is it bad to force a hat on your guest, Matt? Is that like...
No, because you're also wearing one.
Yeah.
It could come off as judgmental. It could come off like, your hair is just not what I wanted.
Well, if you were bald or something, then maybe you might feel a way, but
well, apparently
hair.
I do have a receding hairline. And
doesn't everyone though?
But I didn't realize it until everybody who hates me online started pointing it out.
That's what's great about haters, is that they will, if you think maybe a certain fault of yours has flown under the radar, they will let you know. But they'll remind you.
It's so weird because it was like, out of all the things I might be insecure about, like I had never thought about it, but then you hear it enough and I'm like, yeah, maybe this really is the problem.
And then you're like, before you know it, you've signed up for hair plugs you don't need.
Yeah, I'm getting tickets to Turkey, playing economy.
You're like, I don't know why I signed up for a BBL too, just in case. Lou, I've known you for like years now. I can't even remember where or how we met. You're a libertarian. Maybe it's like maybe when I had my gold pilling moment, we met in a libertarian circle. But you've also done so many different, produced so many like comedy skits over the years. Oh, you produced when I was sort of getting canceled by way of Jocelyn Chia over the Malaysia thing.
Yeah, we
produced that
for FIRE. It's the Foundation for Individual Rights and Expression. Yeah, you were kind enough to come down with Jocelyn Chia and do an interview about comedy, because I think Malaysians were wanting to murder her.
Yes,
for a joke. Yeah, for a joke that was I think a 10-year-old joke.
It was like several jokes in her set, and she's also like freaking Asian. I was like, I'm sorry, she may not be Malaysian, but like, she's something. She's some kind of Asian. That should count.
And her accent is like aggressively stereotypical.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like if she was a white chick, it'd be like, what? Like, you're going to get canceled for doing that accent.
And
that's the real
she
thing.
could definitely play it up and just sound even more Asian than she is. Just like I'm sure I could with my Long Island accent. Like, I just keep it in the reserves. I keep it back there unless I need it or unless I have 3 drinks. Okay. So yeah, that was really fun. Yeah, we've done a lot of stuff over the years. I'm just so curious, like, we had Gerard Michaels here last night. We talked a little bit about his, it's always funny to hear the reasons people get into comedy, because it's not, most people are like, when you're in high school and thinking about what do you want to do for the rest of your life or what do you want to do in college, like, I think most people don't see themselves becoming a comedian, and then you just sort of like, You're like, yeah, how did I fall into this?
Well, I mean, when we were growing up, like in the 90s, comedy was everywhere. So it was like, stand up was everywhere, comedy movies, sitcoms. And you look at it and you're like, how is that even possible? The idea that, you can go and perform at a club one day. And then there were times where I turned around and I'm like, wait a minute, I just performed stand up like when I was in LA, and there's a club called Flappers in Burbank. And I did at least one show with Damon Wayans on it.
Wow.
And it's like, this doesn't make any sense. Like I was watching Damon Wayans when I was in like the 5th grade, like in Living Color. And yet here I am. I think it was a bringer show. So
still counts.
I had to bring a few people in order to perform on the same stage. But it's so weird, like just being like that close.
1 degree of separation.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't start doing comedy until I was in college. I think a lot of people like, oh, improv and sketch comedy.
Where'd you go to college?
NYU.
Oh my God. Okay. So you really I don't know. I feel like going to NYU would have made you like an unlikable twat. Like, I don't know, but you seem really down to earth.
It took me a while, I think. Yeah.
To grow out of it.
Yeah. Well, there are times I don't remember the kid that I was. And that's probably for the best, But yeah, I started doing improv and sketch comedy there, and then we sort of graduated to like the UCB theater. But it was a really long time before I even attempted stand-up comedy.
Wow, same. I started in improv too. Did that for 5 years and then stand-up.
I think it really helped because one of the things that I noticed when I was, going to like open mics and stuff was like, it's like, man, like all these people are fucking miserable. And
I'm like, is this a requirement?
Yeah. And there was like, whether it was like the hosts or the other comedians, there was no attempt to treat it like it was a show.
Or that anyone was having fun.
Yeah. And meanwhile, when you come from like an improv background, it might be a little over the top of like,
too gay.
Yeah. A little too much. It's like an orgy, but without any of the sex. And it's, but
yes, I get. Wow, I've never heard anyone compare improv to that. But yeah, true. And everyone is horny in improv. It's everyone's hooking up with each other, but similarly so in stand up. But it's more like drunks and like depressed people in stand up.
Yeah.
And improv is more like theater kids.
Yeah. So I was like kind of taking that energy of like the improv sketch comedy thing and being like, can we at least pretend that we want to be here? Or
like we're giving people a show, right?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Or I mean, there were times where at like an open mic where there would be the occasional real person in the theater, in the bar or whatever, and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. We can actually perform for real.
Scare them off.
Exactly, and like like, oh man, I have like 5 people before me doing their shitty 3-minute sets. Like, please don't walk this person before I get to attempt to do to do some comedy for them. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you do improv for a few years. Then you start. What year do you start doing stand up?
I'm trying to. I don't remember the year I started doing. The first time I ever did stand up though was at this show at the UCB theater called Gut Bucket.
I remember Gut
Do you
Bucket.
remember Gut Bucket? So
wow.
Pete Holmes.
Yeah.
I think it was like Pete Holmes, Matt McCarthy, and
Matt McCarthy, who he's a very famous redhead. He was in a lot of commercials. Pete Holmes, who wrote Crashing, or at least starred in Crashing.
Yeah, and did a ton of really fun stuff. He had a show. I mean, he had his own like
like Pete Holmes,
live
the
show.
Pete Holmes show.
Yeah, like late night show for a while. And so Gut Bucket was like a lottery, and I had taken an improv class with that Pete was in it, and I'm going to reveal something. I'm not.
Is this an exclusive, Lou?
Yeah, this is an exclusive. I don't know if it's 100%, but it was a lottery to get picked to do Gut Bucket. And I think I had told Pete it was my first time and I wanted to do it. And I don't know if he, fixed it so that I got to do time.
It was fixed.
But, it worked out. That was the first time that I ever done stand-up comedy.
Wow. So we want to take this moment to thank Pete Holmes for...
Or to not thank Pete Holmes. If people are like, oh my God, because of Pete Holmes, this guy...
If you don't find Lou funny, just blame Pete Holmes.
Yeah. I haven't talked to him in 20 years or whatever. But,
That's so neat. It is, at the time, I found improv kind of like, I don't know, you're chasing what you think your level of fame could be, or it's like it's very hyped up because it's the UCB. It's like
Yeah.
the big leagues. It's like, oh, people get plucked out for SNL from here, and or they get on a house team and then they become sort of like improv famous, which
Right.
now that it's all these years later, like that's a very niche thing. But at the time it was like, it's your whole life. Like I'm sure you were, going on your off days, going to shows like every night. Like they kind of promote that. Like when you're not taking class, you better be watching like a certain amount of shows.
Yeah, so I think that's where I kind of messed up in that I didn't appreciate kind of that community until I was like, away from it for a long time. Because, you turn around, you look at like, wait a minute, on the same night, you can watch all these teams and improv and sketch shows with people who would go on to be in like every single movie over the past like 10 years, every show. And I feel like my regret is just not like kind of spending more time there.
Don't regret it, Lou, because I spent a fuck ton of time there, and you know what it's gotten me? It's every time I watch anything with my husband, I go, I know him. I did improv with her. I did improv with him. And he gets annoyed and he goes, let me guess, you did improv with them. And that's really all you're missing.
I want that though. I want to be able to say I did that.
I know him.
I did that with him. I know him.
That guy tried to finger me in the basement at a holiday party.
Well,
Fun times.
This is the holidays.
Yeah, happy
The
holidays.
mistletoe is right above your belly button.
It is
so
Christmas time, Lou.
There you go.
All right. The mistletoe. That'd be great if I had a mistletoe belt or something.
And then you had to explain to everybody, look, I'm trying to get fingered tonight. So,
Yeah, aren't we all? Yeah. Speaking of getting fingered, you have a book out.
yeah, it's all about fingering.
That I think, walk your fingers over to Amazon.com and check out Lou's book. That joke isn't funny anymore on the death and rebirth of comedy. Tell me about this book.
Yeah, so it came out 3 years ago, which I already regret saying because people are going to be like, 3 years?
That's
Get
nothing.
the fuck out of here.
Whoever says that, just say, what books have you written, idiot?
Thank you. And if you guys don't want to read it, I will read it to you. I narrate the audio book, so you guys could check that out. But yeah, it came out 3 years ago. We talk about my life in comedy and free speech and wokeness and cancel culture and all that. Which Chrissie Mayr has no idea about cancel culture whatsoever.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
But yeah, it came out. It all started like at the end of 2020. There was this weird like academic paper going around titled something like The Growth of Right-Wing Echo Chambers on YouTube.
I remember that.
Do you remember that? So, right off the bat, it's kind of amazing that you already have like academics studying YouTube and then studying like the politics of YouTube. So,
it's the future. It's like it's replacing legacy media.
yeah. So at the back there was this index with all of like these all these channels and how they would be what they would be called. Would they be left wing, right wing, far right, etc. So the channel that I used to produce, We the Internet TV, was called Right Wing. No, it was called Far Right.
Wow.
And what was wild about that was it wasn't far right, but then also I had just lost my job with them. And I'm like, I still want to work in entertainment. So the idea that if you look at my resume and you're like, oh yeah, here's a far right comedian, who the fuck's going to want to work with that guy? So
Lots of people.
Well, I didn't know that at the time.
Now, now far right is just considered kind of normal.
I know I could have a huge career in Hungary right now.
Really?
It would be, oh man, I'd be crushing it. But a friend of mine, Noam Dwarman, who owns the Comedy Cellar, he had told me like, you should do a response to this. You should, do a video or something. And I ended up writing a response in that got published in the Wall Street Journal. It was called "How I Became a Quote Unquote Far Right Radical."
Wow.
And yeah, that led from that article to a book. And so yeah, the whole story's in the book.
The woke are killing comedy, and that makes being comedians today better than ever. And I would say, I mean, we've made a little bit of progress, but this is still very relevant today, as shown by the fact that we have no one's really doing comedy movies anymore still, even though it's
Yeah, that's the one. That's really like one place where it's just so apparent. Where it's like, wow, there really aren't that many comedy movies.
Of all the big comedians with all the FU money that they have are still with access to all the best people. Really, we no one can muster one comedy movie.
Yeah, that's why like something like the new Naked Gun was.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, so my two friends wrote it. Two friends who I started comedy with in college.
Do I know them?
Dan Greger and Doug Mand. I don't know if you know them, but they've had like a really good career as writers and producers in Hollywood. And I got to see the opening of it in New York, and it was kind of awkward because I mean the Naked Gun's already a classic, and it's like it's already going to be really hard to do anything like it. So I'm already going in there like, oh man, I hope my friends did the best job that they could. And then I sat next to my friend during it. So I'm like, if this isn't funny, it's going to be so weird that I'm just not laughing sitting next to him. But thankfully it was really, really funny.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
It was a great
Is Liam
live
Neeson
experience.
in that?
Yeah. Yeah. Liam Neeson
right.
and Pamela Anderson.
Right.
Yes. They did like a really good job of it. Yeah.
I heard that they're like not even really dating. Like that.
That's going to hurt, because they do a really good job on screen. They have like really great chemistry. So don't ruin that for me.
Never mind. They're a full blown couple.
That's what, and she's pregnant
What?
with twins now. I know.
Oh, okay.
That would be great.
Yeah. What do you think of her whole like not wearing makeup anymore thing? I think the guys that are upset about it are like, it just ruins their boner. But then again, how old is she now? 60s?
She's like 60, right?
Yeah. The woman's not allowed to have her real face out there. I don't know.
Yeah. She's been through a lot too, right? I think.
What,
I
just,
don't know
just
much.
going from being hot and famous.
Yeah. Well, just going from wearing makeup to
just
not wearing
aging.
makeup.
They're going through a lot.
That's a lot for women, right? Just like
Just taking it off
every
day.
every night when you go to bed, just taking it off. It must be so painful.
Okay, wait. So you're doing improv. You start doing stand up. I wonder if we started at the same time. I started like 2010, 2011.
I think so, because I was having like these flashbacks of like Laughing Buddha.
Laughing Buddha, yes.
On,
they produced so many open mics.
The Lantern.
Village Lantern.
I think I did like a mic there, and you were on it as well.
Wow. There was also a venue near the Village Lantern. I forget the name of it though. It was, of course, in a basement. I forget. It was like that same block though.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
near McDougal.
Was it Eastville or
Eastville? But there's another one too. Wow, it doesn't even seem like that long ago.
Yeah.
That was just your routine. You just like look up, what was it, Bad Slava
Bad
or whatever.
Slava, yeah.
See where the mics are.
Yeah, and you'd have to, you have to make sure you have to call ahead, because
Call ahead, sign up in advance. Yeah.
last thing you wanted to do is to show up at an open mic in like Queens, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, but that's not happening tonight."
There's no room at the inn, or you have to like go there earlier in the day to sign up, only to then be back there like 5 hours later.
Yeah, or it's like, oh, it's the 7th Wednesday of the year. That's what we're having it. But yeah, we have a private party for like a Greek wedding, so you can't.
And then you just start going, and then there were always the people like doing more mics than you. And you go like, oh, God, should I be like this person, like doing 7 mics a day? And it's like, you could start doing them at noon somewhere sometimes and do them till like midnight or 2 a.m. I just like, I don't know.
Oh, and the whole time, like you're spending money.
Oh, right? Yeah. It's like at least $5 or $10 sometimes to get up, or it's 1 or 2 drinks.
Yeah. And, after a while, you're sort of like, wow, I've invested a lot of money into a dream that for the most part is probably not even going to come true, right?
But you don't know it at the time.
Right. No, you don't know it at the time.
Because you're also told by everybody who gives advice or that has been successful. Like, yeah, you got to just grind it out. You got to be ready to sink 10 years into this before you have any kind of results.
Yeah.
And it's amazing how many of us were like, okay, that sounds good. I'll keep. But you don't think of it that way. You don't think of it as like the amount of time. You just go like, I'm going to keep doing this, because you have to be good enough at it have a certain amount of success that makes it worth to continue.
And I think also it's also part of like whatever, you're doing socially. So it's like,
It does. It becomes your whole social life.
yeah, like if you take like, what would you be doing socially if you weren't going to open mics and stuff?
Whatever your job's happy hour, I guess.
Yeah.
Or some kind of a class or like the gym.
Right.
Or I don't know, hanging out with friends. Some people do that. But I would tell my like coworker friends at whatever job, they would be the people I would tell to come to Bringers.
There was one time, you remember the club Comics?
Yes, that's where I did my first show.
Yeah. So I did a bringer there, the first bringer I did, and my girlfriend at the time, she invited everybody. I shit you not, 27 people came.
Wow, they must have loved you at the club.
To watch me do 5 minutes, 6 minutes. And then I got another one, I guess like the next month. And I think I missed the cutoff for how many bringers. So I don't think I was able to get tape.
Oh no, because you didn't have enough people.
I didn't have enough people. So
they couldn't have carried it over from the 27?
It was something like, it was something like that. Or I had to like pay out of pocket.
Oh, that's
like
bullshit.
Yeah. They're not there anymore.
No, clearly. And this is why, because they didn't appreciate.
Yeah. Although I like their
numbers.
They had a basement there, like Ochi's, right? Ochi's Lounge.
Yes, Ochi's Lounge. I think Sean Donnelly ran that mic or a show there for a while.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm bringing up like, yes, all these
wow.
memories. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember Mark Normand, well, he's doing great now, but I love his story too, because he was just like a janitor. That was it. You always remember who has an interesting day job and who's also doing comedy.
Well, he's also like, I could say like, oh, I did a number of open mics and shows with Mark Normand.
Oh yeah.
He, talk about like he's kind of like, I think the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon for like New York stand-up comics. Although it's like 1 degree, because he did every show. He would do it as much as he
would do anyone's show.
Yeah. 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 But yeah, I don't regret any of it. If anything, like I kind of miss a little bit of that,
the structure of it and like the sort of discipline and automatically like having a plan. Right. Because if I wasn't doing stand up, I would be more involved in whatever day job like I had. That would be more of my identity. It'd be hanging with those people. It would be more just like, normie stuff. And
I think I lived in LA for a few years. So a big part of like my LA schedule was like, there was a coffee shop called Rock Paper Cafe, and
not rock, paper, scissors.
No, they had a cease and desist like there. Yeah. They couldn't go the whole way with that.
What? Oh, well, you're joking.
It's LA, man. So no rock, paper, scissors.
It'd be a great lesbian bar called Rock, Paper, Scissor.
Nah.
All right, don't take my idea, anybody. Is something wrong with the chat? Normally it would be like blowing up right. People just
I think it's
fucking
me
wrapping presents or something. I've never seen the chat. Something's wrong. We've been hacked.
Are there 0 people there in the chat?
How many people are watching right now? Let's not get tied up in this.
People are giving up their YouTube accounts right now because I'm
giving them up.
Yeah. The lines are down.
Maybe it's fine.
But yeah, when I was in LA, it was like this cafe, and they would have mics there every day, and I would sign up at like noon, and it's like sign up at noon. I think it was like 3 or 4 o'clock. I'm doing that every single day, and then that's the first one from wherever I go.
Did you have a day job?
I was doing like working like production and stuff like that. But yeah, that was like, God, how many years ago? Was that over 10 years ago? I think.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my God. I had so many. What was your like worst day job?
My worst day job. Well, I think I was lucky in that when I went out to LA, like some of the jobs I had were still like in the industry, and I was able to like sublet my apartment. So that was like helping me out, like paying bills and that sort of thing.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, that was really helpful when I was out there. Yeah.
Okay. Darn, I wanted to hear like you were, I don't know, doing OnlyFans or something, but that's fine.
That was yeah. It was. I always thought one of the things I regret is not doing more stuff with my feet. I have really nice feet.
Do you?
Yeah, I always got really good great compliments on my feet from my girlfriends and stuff.
Wow. Do you get pedicures?
No, it's just natural.
You just have good looking feet?
Yeah.
Are you on Wiki Feet?
Is that a thing?
Only if you have like a lot of pictures of you in sandals. No, probably not. It's mostly a thing for girls.
Like I would wear flip flops every day. If that was my way of giving back to the universe.
Not to make you jealous, but I was a foot model.
Were you?
For a time. Yeah, it was one of my many jobs. It was like a part-time job. It was not glamorous at all. It was like, it's actually called like being a fit model. You go there. It was a small shoe company called Matt Burnson in Tribeca. I found it on Craigslist. Like, I can't believe it was even legit. Like, I half thought like I'm walking into a situation where there's going to be jizz on my feet at the end of the day, but I was like, $50 is $50. So let's do this. And, it was legitimate, thank God. And sometimes I'd get paid in shoes, and sometimes I'd get like paid in money. And they would never just have me for a full hour. Sometimes they'd have me come in for 15 minutes, try on a box of shoes. Like, all right, we just got this in from the factory in Spain or the factory in like, I don't know, Brazil or whatever. I just try them on because I'm a size 7, which I thought there was a fit model for every size. No, it's just 7, and then they extrapolate from there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, so you have so you kind of have like a perfect foot?
Some would say I have the perfect foot.
Some would say. I think everybody's saying you have the perfect foot.
I have a high arch, it's nothing crazy. No crazy toes. Now we're like competing against who has better feet. But I'm even more impressed. Like, usually men don't have good looking feet. So
yeah,
you should take your foot out, Lou. No, I'm kidding. It's not that kind of show.
Yeah, well, I'm not unwrapping these until Christmas.
No, don't make the people pay to see those puppies. No. But anyway, I only bring that up to.
Well, it's so wild that like you would never think, because I've never seen your feet. No,
they've got now. I have Pusheen slippers on them now.
Yeah. I wonder what obviously having nice feet. For a normal person, it's like, oh, it's nice. She has nice feet. But to be a guy who gets really turned on, who's a foot guy, like I don't get it. I've encountered a foot guy or two, and it's not good. The feet guys, they're too into the feet. You're never gonna be with a guy who's kind of into feet. Like, it's like they focus too much on the feet. It's like you could have a bag on your head and it wouldn't even matter. And it's like. Then you have to think like, oh, do I always have a pedicure? Is the pedicure on point? Oh, do I have a rough heel situation? Do I have to get new tights all the time? Is my shoe game on point? It's like you're spending the amount of time you would spend like on your top or your hair or your face. That's what you're spending on your feet if you're dating a foot guy, because it's too much. So the foot guy, not only does he want the foot, but he wants the foot to be made up.
The foot guys, they're into the feet, but also the legs. It doesn't stop at the feet. It doesn't stop there. It's like it becomes a whole really lower body focus that the average girl just does not have the time for. It's a lot of extra money spent. Like, I got to upkeep down there too. It's not enough to just wash your hair anymore and shave yourself. You got to, it's exhausting.
And with the foot guys, do they go to on the floor, or do they make you sit?
They put your head on the floor.
Like, how do they? Like you walk into the room.
I don't know. It's kind of just like, all right, like what? Wrap it up already. Are we?
Because I'm not a foot guy, but my wife is a former dancer.
So her feet are probably real jacked up.
Yeah. So the crunchies, we call it. So like,
did she do point?
She did like more like modern
jazz. Okay.
Modern dancing.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, her feet have been through a lot, and I need to rubber feet. Like one of the vows that I can't believe I did this. Like I really should go back in time and change it. But one of my vows was I promised to rub her feet every night.
You said this at your wedding?
At my wedding, one of our vows.
Why? Why did you do that?
We wrote our own vows because it was a really important thing for her.
Did she say, I want you to say this at the wedding?
No. I came up with all my,
So you, in front of all your closest friends and family, said out loud, I promise to rub your feet.
to rub your feet. And now I'm thinking about it. Now I sound like a
Take notes.
I
Never
sound like
do
a
this.
foot guy.
Yes. Everyone thinks you're a foot guy now, Lou. All your mom, your dad, all your friends.
Like, he
God,
must be
didn't know
into
he
feet.
was.
Yeah.
Didn't know he was a friggin' foot guy.
Yeah. So apparently I am, I guess, but not wanting to be.
Yeah, you sort of like backed into it.
Because there are days when I'm like, I don't really feel like rubbing your feet, and then it's like, if I don't do it,
shit.
yeah, then I'm going.
the
Yeah,
vow.
I vowed to do it, but yeah, I have to like break them apart. You can feel them crunching. Like as I do
Crunch
it,
her feet.
I crunch your feet.
Oh my God.
Yeah. She has these like tiny little feet, and like,
Is she Asian?
no,
You showed me a picture of your kids, and they're not half.
unless those kids were adopted. So imagine that, an Asian wife, but I adopt white kids.
I'd be like, based. No, your kids are so cute. Your boys are so adorable.
Thank you.
I don't want to gloss over your origin story. I feel like we did cover it pretty decently.
My
Right.
kid, yeah. I was gonna say my
wanna
kids have
get
the
in-
same big toe as my wife.
Really?
So like they were in utero, and we saw like
Uterto.
utero. So we saw pictures of them in utero, and it's like, oh, that's mommy's feet. They have mommy's feet.
How do you know it's her toe? Is it like, is she giving like a thumbs up or something?
Oh, they look just like her toes.
That's cute.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, I shouldn't even make fun of that, because I remember seeing the Beans ultrasound, and I remember looking at his hands, and I go, that's Frank's hand right
Oh,
there, because
wow.
it was a big old paw, He has big hands for a baby.
Yeah.
And he has Frank's feet for sure, because like they have just no arches at all.
Nobody's wanting to see those feet. Nobody's
Oh, they're cute feet. Okay, cool. So you're doing production jobs. You were born and raised in Jersey. You moved to LA, like
Queens. Yeah,
Oh,
in
okay, Queens. Then so why would you move to LA instead of like doing the New York comedy scene?
Well, I was doing New York for a little while, and then like my longtime like comedy partner named Greg. Well, we had a comedy duo called Greg and Lou, so we did sketch comedy. He had been out in LA for a few years, and I had just broken up with a girlfriend. We've been together like 4 years, and it seemed like, oh, here's like a big life-changing moment. Why don't I give it a shot of
Right. What's keeping you here anymore?
Exactly. Like, and that in that relationship, I was going out to LA to like pitch shows and stuff like that, and there was all this tension with the ex. Like, she didn't want me to like sell a show, because then I'd want to move out to LA. So then, imagine being in that position where, like, wait,
You're being stifled.
Yeah, I'm with somebody who doesn't want me to succeed, because then I'm gonna leave. So
Well, it's like, duh, she could have come with you.
she had like a really good job. She was a lawyer. She was
You can do law anywhere.
yeah, I guess so. That's where I messed up. Not doing law, so I could do it.
That's where she messed up. She's been like,
she messed up big time.
You can be a lawyer anywhere.
Yeah, but it's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think things worked out pretty well.
Who wants to be with a lawyer? That sounds boring.
Yeah, a lawyer who drank a lot, and we had a really toxic relationship. It was terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not being a woman who drinks a lot is not good. Men can kind of pull it off better.
It got to it was actually during our when we were breaking up, where she started looking at like her receipts, and she was like, "Holy shit, I'm actually spending a lot of money drinking
At the bar, yeah.
Like, damn, yeah." And it's like all like ADAs, assistant district attorneys, and they're all like boozers, so like they go out all the time. Yeah. So
I remember when I was doing my taxes, I was looking, like before I got pregnant, obviously, I was looking at how much money I spent at Sullivan's, which was the bar across from Compound Media, and I was like, holy shit, it was like couple $1,000
wow. Yeah.
a year, because I would just buy people drinks and buy people appetizer platters, and the same fucking couple of fans would come and eat all the appetizers, and I'm like, this is for the guests. And then we just attracted a lot of moochers.
Yeah.
We loved them.
Instead of the foot guy, they were the app guys.
Yeah,
They're just
app
there
guys.
for the apps. Like, show me those appetizers.
That's one of my biggest pet peeves. If like somebody never contributes. Like if like, and I don't mind it. I'm not gonna like penny pinch, and I'm not gonna like nickel and dime or like keep track. But like if you never bring something, or if like you never reciprocate, that really bothers me.
Oh yeah, it's well, it's sort of like, we're around the holidays. Usually if you're hosting, then everything's on you to like, make food and all that. To have people who come over, eat all your food, but don't help at all.
It's
Like
my worst
cleaning
nightmare
up or
to
anything like
show
that.
up a place empty-handed.
Yeah.
Like I have to slave over some cookies or a pie, or at least bring like some booze. How hard is it to go buy booze?
Oh, and I want to say
Bring
too, I had 3 of your cookies, chocolate chips with M&Ms, and apparently your little guy put the M&Ms
Yes,
in.
he
And they were
did.
fantastic.
I
Yeah.
said, "Can you put this one on top?" And I was like sweating bullets because Muffin is like right underneath us, and like these are M&Ms, which are chocolate. I'm like, if you drop one, Muffin will die.
Do they know Muffin? Do your people know Muffin?
Oh yeah, the people know. The people know. Really, they know Waffles more because I'll yell out for her usually during the show. Like she's the one that's more likely to come down and visit, and like she used to want to be on camera, but now it's like she doesn't want to know me anymore. So I'll be like, Waffles, and she'll never come down because she's just like sleeping or whatever. But that's the one that, like, when Matt comes over, she just is like, she hasn't
freaks
warmed
out
up
every
to
time.
him yet.
Well, I think today she didn't like say anything really.
She wasn't happy to see you. I even held her up. I'm like, give Matt a kiss. And she was like,
Not feeling it at all, huh?
no.
She only has the attention span of a few days, I think. And she didn't see me yesterday.
I think they're annoyed. Like, why the fuck do new people come to the house? And then some of them we never see again. And this Matt guy we see like
And I
a
don't
couple
feed
times a
them.
week.
I don't do nothing for them.
Right. That's what we need to do is I'll give you treats to give them.
Yeah. Come with bacon. Come with bacon.
Just have bacon in your pockets.
Yeah. Were you like a doggy mommy before?
Doggy mommy. No, I always wanted a dog growing up, but I don't know. I thought my parents were either like cheap, or like I had the impression that they didn't either have the money for it, or they couldn't possibly handle another mouth to feed, because the 3 of us were just more that they could handle. Be it
Inventing this backstory to them not wanting
because
to pick up
I
shit.
can't. Oh, that's the reason. Yeah, I do remember my dad
to walk this
often
thing.
saying, "I don't want to pick up shit." P.S. I got locked out of the house many times and had to poop in the yard. So, but I at least would either, I hate falling into this story again. I would either bury it or throw it over the fence, because we lived in there was a forest on the other side of our house. So I was I don't know, grade school, middle school. I was young. I mean, old enough to know better, but it was a tough situation. How did we get here? The point is, we didn't have a dog growing up. We sort of semi-adopted this dog, this stray called Benji. And like my dad wouldn't even let him in the house. He just like lived in the backyard. I don't even remember what or if we fed him. And then like one day I came home from school. Oops, Benji got out. Someone didn't close the gate. It's like, Dad, you just were sick of it and you just let him go. You just opened the gate and said, bye.
Wow.
I know. It's just like, it wouldn't have been that hard to have a dog.
Yeah.
Like now that we have, like, I've been around dogs now for like 11 years. It's like, yes, it's work, but it's like not as much as a kid.
Oh yeah. I was visiting my parents in Queens, and I went to my local schoolyard with my boys, and they were riding their bikes, and there was this older guy with a little Chihuahua, and you say hi when you see
A man with a Chihuahua.
You see a man with a Chihuahua.
You're like, he's going through something.
He's going
or
through
his
stuff.
over and put him up to this.
And this guy, he said he's 16 years old, his Chihuahua. And I'm like, wow, man, wow, that's great. He's like, his brother was 17, just died. And I'm like, oh man, I'm sorry. And he's like, they're just like kids. And then
Okay, I love this guy now. I take back everything
It's just
I
like
said.
kids. You know how it is.
Oh.
And I looked at my 2 kids, and I was about to tell the guy, "You're out of your fucking mind if you
It's
think that
nothing like-
your 2 Chihuahuas are anything like my children." No.
Oh my gosh. Wow. It's nice. Dogs are great, but yeah. it's nothing like having kids is the best. And
like technically I grew up with dogs. Like I had 3 family dogs.
Wow.
But somehow I didn't take care of any of them. I didn't grow attached to any of them. I didn't have a relationship with. Maybe I'm just a fucked up guy.
What kind of dogs were they?
We had a bulldog.
Okay, that makes sense.
We had a boxer.
Okay, yeah. Unremarkable.
And a Yorkshire Terrier.
These are not great breeds. Yeah, no. You didn't have any doodles. You didn't have a golden retriever. Right. You didn't have even a German Shepherd. I would be like, yeah, that's. Yeah. Or even like I don't know. Some people like get attached to their pit bulls, and by some people I mean blacks. But it's just like
very attached. Yeah.
Very attached. Like they need them to fight for them at a moment's notice. But like, a bulldog. Don't they have breathing problems?
Oh well, this bulldog. He was so purebred that there's a whole list of ailments that bulldogs have. He had every single one. And my family have a in-ground pool, and one day, they found him floating in the pool, dead.
He couldn't swim? Not even doggy paddle?
Well, so we don't know what happened. I mean, he possibly could have had like a heart attack and fell in the water and died.
Oh my God.
Part of me thinks that it was suicide, where he's just like
drowned himself.
He's just
because you wouldn't pay attention to him.
That, or it's just like, yeah, like his whole existence was nothing but pain and just inbreeding.
He's just so upset that he's so inbred. He's just like, let me end it all.
I'm a monster, and then just fucking dives into the water.
Hips hurt, sploosh.
Yeah, he's got the hip dysplasia, or whatever they call it. Yeah. And he was a violent asshole.
What were their names?
Okay, these are all my security questions on my bank account.
And your mother's maiden.
My mother's maiden name, and the first band that you saw was it the bulldog was Crash.
That's a terrible name for a dog.
Yeah, fuck it. I didn't get him.
Was somebody a big Dave Matthews fan or something?
Oh, this was before Dave.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, when Big Dave Matthews. Yeah, my dad from Argentina, my mother from Ridgewood, huge Dave fans.
Ooh, your dad's an immigrant.
Yeah.
Off the boat?
No boats were involved.
What did he do? Just cross the border.
Yeah, just cross the border,
like the illegals now.
He put on his sombrero and snuck
sold
in
churros the whole way.
That's it. Yeah, and hot, bacon wrapped hot dogs. But yeah, the boxer was Rocky, and then the Yorkie was Otis.
Those are better dog names.
But yeah, I've never felt the pull to have another dog or anything like that. Yeah.
You got to get a doodle.
I mean, they're really cute for you. I think they're great. I think they're awesome.
For you.
I think they're beautiful.
They're very sweet.
Yeah.
They love the bean too. Like I just walked in, the baby was like watching cartoons, which I really try to limit, but it was like right after his nap, and so he's a little like cranky and groggy. So he's just like chilling on the bed watching cartoons, and the dogs were like with him, like watching him.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Well, did they kind of like grow up together?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Like I remember the day we brought him home, I was like nervous because you read everything about like, oh, make sure the dogs get used to the baby. Don't have them. Right. You're like afraid. You don't know what's going to happen. And so like you had them smell like a blanket first, and then like the dogs are slowly like figuring it out. Like, and then they're like smelling me and then smelling the baby. And then because it's also like you've been gone for days, right. And then you bring home this
treat.
Little thing. Yeah, like this is not a snack for you. And they're probably like, you smell like blood. What happened? And you're like, what the hell is this? I don't know. It's crazy. Like I remember leaving the hospital, like sitting in the car, coming back. It just, you feels like you've lived through a car accident, and you're just like, I just have to get home.
Oh yeah, your whole lower body.
Like, what the hell happened to me? Like everything feels so.
We doing the ice,
delicate,
like the cold
like ice
pads and stuff.
Yeah, like you have to. They tell you this whole regimen of things to like put on there and sit on, and like you're wearing underwear up to here every day. I probably still am.
And meanwhile, the foot guys are just like, how are our feet?
Yeah.
Anything happen to the feet? Are they swollen?
Did they get bigger?
Varicose veins? What's going on?
Yeah, they say your feet are supposed to get bigger in pregnancy, and like I don't think that happened to me yet. But No, my foot modeling days are behind me. I'm pretty sure I think that place closed down.
It was closed down. I'm sure there's some other shit going on there. They're like,
No, they lost their top model.
That's right.
It didn't do anything for me. I couldn't get into clubs. I had no clout with that job.
It's like a total, yeah. What would that look like? Like, no, get in the back of the line, and then you're like,
excuse me, I'm a model. No, you're not. Look at these puppies.
This way, miss. Total Cinderella sort of.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
Oh man,
oh my god!
But yeah, you were talking about like I'm happy to see that you have very cute dogs and they seem like really kid friendly.
They're sweet.
But like on the pit bull front, today I saw a friggin' video of a pit bull attack near Union Square, and you're watching the video. It's attacking an infant.
I saw that. I saw that video. I almost started crying.
Isn't that one of the most? That's one of the most horrific things.
I'm like, oh my god, the dog's biting somebody. It looks like it's biting the woman, and you're like, oh no, it's biting the baby.
Yeah, I thought it was biting the woman.
I would fucking lose it. Like for as
nobody
much
has
as
a knife.
I love
to cut
dogs.
This thing? Jesus.
I would try everything. I would put my arm in there. I would just like stick a finger in its butthole. I heard that works.
Yeah, kick its balls or whatever.
Oh my god! That's so scary. And it was like clearly in New York City.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, of course, it's a fucking pit bull.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows what happened? But like, that's why I'm so grateful for like our dogs. Like we really try to teach him like gentle hands. Like don't, fucking fuck with the dogs too much. But like sometimes he'll just be like pulling on their fur or like grabbing their faces. And they're just so patient. And I'm like, oh, good girls, good girls.
Great.
Like you never want to like test them either. You don't want them to like snap one day, be like, I've had it.
Right.
But I think he throws them enough food off his tray to like.
Oh, see, that's how you do it. That's how you do it, Matt.
Yeah. Just like you just keep throwing us turkey. We'll be fine. Yeah. Okay. So how were you always a libertarian? Did your parents have any influence on your like political beliefs?
Well, I think, I became a libertarian, I guess, kind of like, I think it's later in life, probably around like 25.
Yeah, no, like little kid is a libertarian.
No, but I think one thing was like my dad is a business owner. So he has a butcher shop. We have a family butcher shop.
Oh, cool.
That I'm not associated with. So if anybody doesn't like me,
he's a meat guy.
Yeah, don't take it out on the butcher shop. It's a Casablanca Meat Market in Spanish Harlem, 110 between Park and Lex. So I think like having my dad, running a business, it just gave me insight to like, oh, this is the stuff that like people who run businesses have to deal with.
Did you ever threaten to become a vegetarian? To like upset him growing up.
I don't think it was to upset him, but I think there was like some point where I like, it was like, oh, let me not eat as much meat, and I don't think that lasted for.
Everyone has like I'm gonna do that. I think I became a vegetarian at 8 years old and then dropped that pretty quickly.
I mean, I started, you look around, you're like, man, that really does cut down what you can eat,
Mm-hmm. But do you just have spoons of hummus?
Right.
Every day and nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nuts and hummus, and you got to get veggies, I guess. Right. But yeah, I think that was like a really provided like a really good education about regulations and taxation and just also like what goes into running a business. Like people, you have people who idiotically believe like, oh, the boss doesn't do anything. It's like my dad's 6 days a week, and even on the day off he's still thinking about work.
You do everything.
Yeah.
And like if shit hits the fan, like it's all on him.
Oh yeah. Well, something happened early on. I think my dad got the business when I think my brothers had already been born, so I was like maybe like 2 or 3 years old, and he had the business kind of not too long, and he cut his finger off.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, my dad.
Which
cut his
one?
Right hand. The
pinky. That would be the one I would say I could do without.
Yeah, you'd want to do. Yeah, if you had to pick, you would do without that. But yeah, so he cut it off.
What?
Right?
Did it end up in somebody's meat order? Like, did they ever find it?
he gave it away for free.
Like an old lady took it home and like
and just
opened up her filet. Oh,
well, thankfully they were able to find. Well, he found the the other side of it, but then he brought it to the hospital, and they reattached it.
They really can put them back on?
Yeah, they reattached it.
So crazy.
But I mean, this is back in the 80s though, so it wasn't like. I mean, now
put it on backwards.
Now they would do a better job, right? But my dad was basically told, if you guys are getting this, I'll keep my hand up. He's like, they could reattach it where it would be straight, right? In which case that would be really annoying, right?
Oh, like it wouldn't bend ever?
Yeah. Or they could reattach it with a little bend. So my dad being a butcher, when it came to, reattach it, he actually brought a cleaver so he could make,
practice holding it?
Yes. So he could see like what his hand would be like holding the cleaver. And so they reattached it, and my dad's hand is crippled.
He went for bent.
Yeah, he went for bent, like kung fu grip kind of.
I would go for bent too.
Yeah. So
it would look bad when you're like trying to.
Right. So there were times where he says it gets annoying when he like shakes hands, because then it's like he's rubbing somebody's palm.
I was like, is this a secret handshake? What are you doing?
Yeah. When he wipes his ass, I think that's been a problem.
Oh no, it gets stuck in there.
And then when I was in high school, I had a buddy of mine who's like, man, dude, I really like your dad because he's always so positive. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, every time I come over, he always gives me a peace sign. And I'm like, you fucking asshole. Like his hand is fucked up.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, that was like an early struggle that he had to go through. But yeah, like seeing that just like, has like a tremendous influence on way you see the world.
That's a good influence to have, because it's like it shows you, what it's like to be an entrepreneur, taking responsibility, just pure grit, working hard. That's cool. Yeah, my dad was like a landscaper, same thing, like had his own business, just like worked his balls off. Same thing, like I don't know if he ever cut a finger off or anything, like miraculously never really hurt himself doing tree jobs, but fell off our roof because he insisted on like doing everything himself, which is like looking back, something I kind of love about him. He fell off the roof of our house like when he was redoing it, like fell off a ladder and then like fucking broke his leg. The leg got stuck in the ladder and then he fell on it. It was just sounded horrible. And I got the call when I was at my friend's wedding. I was like, oh God. This was like after it came out that my mom had like horrible cancer. I was like, oh no, everything's happening at once. But I think that was probably the worst he got hurt. Nothing else really. Yeah, he just like a cat, always kind of landed on his feet. And then but yeah, the chainsaw for sure. Like the years of the chainsaw, like just messed up his hearing. So
yeah. And in my dad's situation at the butcher shop, it's the bandsaw. It's like these saws going.
Oh
constantly.
Wow! There's meat saws.
Yeah. So cutting through bone and stuff. So I have 3 brothers who were there, and they've all been there a long time, and like. They don't wear hearing aids. It's like you guys are gonna be fucked when you get older.
Wow, they probably also would know how to get rid of a body.
Oh yeah.
They just chop it up and sell it to people.
I'd like them to get rid of the pit bulls. They're in Spanish Harlem. So you got them, going all over the place. That'd be good.
Yeah, I used to work at the Duck in Spanish Harlem. It's a bar on I forget what the address is.
The Duck.
It was very shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was always amazed, like the guys that would come in and start drinking at 10 a.m.
Like, what was that? Yeah, like what years was that?
2008, 9.
Okay, yeah, because things were rough in the 80s, early 90s, and then Giuliani came and cleaned things up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like that area is really interesting because there's sort of like that strip that's all old Italian.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I've been there.
Oh, here's something. Here's like a fun little thing. We'll see how fun it is, but
it's not going to be fun now.
Yeah. So my dad, so he's in Spanish Harlem, and he has an apartment building that he owns. He bought it.
Cool.
Early on.
Wow, that was smart.
Yeah, and he gets a call at the shop from a guy saying he works for Francis Coppola.
Ooh.
And my dad's like, yeah, sure. and hangs up. And then the guy,
That's a director, right?
Yeah,
and they also make wine.
Francis Ford Coppola, yeah, the Godfather in Apocalypse Now. And guy calls back. It's one of his agents.
Ooh.
And he's calling because this building that my dad owns, Francis Ford Coppola's family grew up there in like the early, when they came over from Italy. And my dad ends up meeting Francis Ford Coppola and Francis Ford Coppola's uncle, who's like in his 90s.
Wow.
And he takes him to the building, and he starts, the uncle starts telling all these stories about, the old neighborhood and this building and who lived here and who lived here and, who was banging who and
That's
all that.
cool.
Yeah. And this is happening when I just moved out to LA. So my dad is hanging out with Francis Ford Coppola.
And you're like, why did I move?
And I'm in LA doing fucking open mics, and so, I don't know. I hope that'd be nice if I could, use that down the road.
Was he annoyed when did he want you to stay in New York?
No, he's always been really, really supportive. That's, I'm really lucky too. Like my dad, butcher immigrant, didn't graduate high school, so much grit and all that. And his whole thing was he just wanted to give us the opportunity to do what we wanted to do, to go for it. And so, yeah, he was always really, really supportive of
Your mom too?
Yeah. So I think I'm really fortunate in that.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of comedians' parents are like, well, what about law school?
Yeah. Believe that J.L. Coven.
Oh yeah.
I remember him years ago talking about how he's like, because he's an attorney,
Mm-hmm.
and I think he did the math, and he's like, $1 million. I gave up $1 million after all these years of doing comedy.
Oh wow! Like
Because-
everything he would have made.
Yeah, practicing and all these different could have been with this firm or that firm.
Oh wow!
And all that. Yeah, so it's wild when you look at
Do you think he's still doing it now?
Oh, I think he's still doing it. Yeah.
So it's more than $1 million now.
Well, I think he hit it. He was doing like pretty good. He was doing like.
Didn't he get a couple
Cameo and
late
stuff.
night spot? Oh really? Cameo. I mean, anybody could get on Cameo.
Yeah, can you?
Yes, you just create an account.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you'd be.
No, you don't have to be select. He's just like an app.
You don't have to have really good feet.
Lou, let's make our own foot app.
Feedio.
Video. Or like Foot Finder.
Oh, that's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll have to start a small
Brought to you
by Foot
by
Finder.
Foot Finder. Not to be confused with Foot Binder.
Not
which
at
is
all to be
just-
confused with Wiki Feet.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, I wish I still had that job. I would help you get a foot in the door
Yeah.
into the modeling world.
It could have led to a leg up.
Oh,
Yeah, that's all we needed.
I don't have another one.
We don't need another button.
You know what they always say? Bros before toes.
Bros before toes. That would actually
what we
work
say
for
in the
a
biz.
couple of those guys. Yeah, a couple of foot guys.
Ugh. Oh, a super chat. Thank you, Viking.
Whoa.
Or did we have more that I missed? Nope. Oh, yeah. What's up, Phil Vecchio? Another libertarian. Thank you for the $2. Can't be a lawyer anywhere. The state bar is cruel. I guess Phil was a lawyer.
Well, yeah. Well, some of them, like
talking about like your ex.
oh yeah. So yeah, she was. So I know like some people like New York. Is it like New York and Connecticut that can work off of the same bar exam? I don't know.
Oh, really?
But yeah. Had we moved to California, you'd have to do like the bar again.
Oh, you can't be a lawyer anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, he answered my question.
Yeah.
But for Lou, I think it's worth it. Take another test. Big deal.
Yeah. She should do it now, even though I'm happily married. That's
That'll show
that's
you.
the way to get back with me. You want me to leave my wife and my family that I love so much? Become a lawyer in California.
Ugh. Why? Do you still live there?
Where?
In California?
No. I'm in Jersey.
Phew. Yeah. Okay, good. Viking for $2. Pit bulls are the Nicholas Gers of dogs.
Ooh.
It's true. Well, I don't know. They can't even, maybe not. Like they're not self-aware. Like they just are what they are. And they can't help it. It's all like, they're all just id, right? They're all like just instinct.
Well, the thing that I don't get is, right, like, obviously people are breeding pit bulls for these attributes. Aggression, violence, the strength of their bite and all that. And I understand like some people do it for like the fighting, right? But you got people walking these around in their neighborhood. You got people living with these dogs in their homes.
They're weapons.
Exactly. And I don't know. It's like it'd be like if you're a gun owner and you spend the whole time with the gun,
right,
pointed
flipping it around.
Yeah, just doing the most unsafe shit with it, like,
letting kids play with it. Yeah.
And man, yeah, I've just seen like way too many videos of these terribly aggressive dogs. Yeah,
and I'm sure there's like going to be no recourse. Like I'm sure that video that we all saw, like nothing's going to happen.
Well, the guy, he didn't seem very phased in that video. He was just kind of
apologetic.
Yeah.
I would be friggin' devastated. Like, first of all, would never own a pit bull. Wow. Night Owl, thanks for the $5. Merry Christmas, Chrissy. Thanks for helping us get through this year with your humor and innate lovability. God bless you and yours in the new year. Thank you, Night Owl.
Oh, that's
I always do a little owl noise for him.
Oh, that's really sweet. That's really sweet.
Night Owl. I wonder if Night Owl was a foot guy because he's always very complimentary.
I was just about to say, where are you foot guys at? Any of the foot
All right,
boys out
F's
there?
in the chat if you're a foot guy or girl. You don't meet very many foot girls.
No, right?
I wonder why that is.
What are girls into?
What are girls into?
Because last minute Christmas gifts, right?
Okay, yeah.
Let's talk about it.
What do women truly want for Christmas, and what do men truly want for Christmas? I would say, well, I can only speak for myself. Mom, wife, comedian, redhead. It's always there's like me personally, and then there's like what I would advise men to do for like the women in their life. If you have a hard time getting like, what do you want for Christmas, and they won't tell you, if you want to give them jewelry, look at what they're already wearing and do something similar. Or like look at the things in their life. Like what do they do a lot of? Are they really into cooking? Are they really into baking? Are they into knitting? Are they into like letter writing, stamp collecting, whatever? Like see what they're doing already and see if you can get them something that's like a little bit upgraded, like an upgraded version or something that like complements what they're already doing. Not like, let me get you started on a new hobby.
Right.
I personally don't think that like giving somebody a vacuum for Christmas is an insult. Like vacuums are awesome and like they suck. But so I'm not in that camp of like no appliances, because that's like, I don't know what the male equivalent would be. Like, wouldn't you want a cool like new lawnmower for Christmas?
No.
Okay.
No. But I think I'm lucky for buying for my wife, at least this time around, because I got both the kids involved. So I went with my oldest to the mall, and we went to like a jewelry store, and it was his idea like to get a necklace. It's like, okay, we're gonna get a necklace. And then,
which is perfect, because if she doesn't like it, you can blame your son. You can as he picked it out.
Oh, exactly. And so we did that, and then we got like little, I guess what their birthstones are. So the birthstones in there.
That she's gonna love that.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Unless she's listening to this podcast.
She's a huge fan. And I just blew it.
We'll have to edit that part out.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, it goes without saying, you can't go wrong with jewelry. You can't go wrong with a purse. I mean, if they're a shoe person, and I'm not saying get them high heels, but like a nice, cute, like winter boot, or a nice, cute, like upgraded sneaker.
Well, now it's really tough to hear you say anything about shoes when I know that you're
right. God.
I mean, Cindy Crawford of the feet.
I am really.
It's like, but women just aren't like you.
I am the Giselle Bundchen of the foot world.
Right.
Giselle Bunyan.
Giselle Bunyan, you have a much better accent too. Like as gorgeous as she is, I don't know how the fuck people put up with that accent.
And I would never leave my husband for a jujitsu instructor.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
What a skank.
Yeah.
Just horrible.
Yeah, I try to make sure my wife only hangs out with guys I could beat up. Like,
yes, that's
I want her
helpful.
nowhere near anybody. Yeah.
But also, like, why would you put yourself, like, why would you put somebody in your orbit that tempts you?
Right.
That's just not smart for men or women. Okay, so yeah. That's like the shoe thing, like the boot thing is like that's like almost like a, I don't know. It's useful. Like there's like useful gifts and then there's like things you wouldn't get yourself, like jewelry, like you know. Yeah, can't go wrong with like a mani-pedi gift certificate. Can't go wrong
Massage.
can't go wrong with a massage unless some women just really don't like massages.
Yeah.
I don't understand those women. But or like find out where they get their hair done, gift certificate to that place. That's like if all else fails, like where do you go to get these things done?
Mm-hmm.
And like and what else?
Last minute gift too. My book.
Great last minute. Your wife will love reading Lou Perez's book.
That's right.
You can't wait. What's the title again? The
That joke isn't funny anymore.
Great stocking stuffer. Just cram it into the stocking.
Yeah.
Do you guys do stockings?
We do. We have them set up. I don't know what's going to be crammed into
I'm just
them,
going to hang up some old tights.
just in case Santa's a pervert. Just like a perverted Santa.
He's a book guy. I'm going to hang up an old shoe.
You're gonna come back.
I'm going to hang up a sock. A what sock that I've worn for a week.
Yeah.
And it'll be gone because Santa will have sniffed it up the chimney. Oh my god! Oh my god, that's so ridiculous.
It's kind of weird. We saw Santa in our hamper going through all the dirty undies.
Santa was rooting through the laundry. Oh yeah. Okay, so what do men want for Christmas?
I just want love making. That's all I care about.
Oh, but something you can wrap.
But something I could wrap.
Something you can open
something
in front of everybody on Christmas.
Okay, that's the thing. Okay, you can't do. There's certain things you can't do in front of I'm actually I don't ever really want anything for Christmas or the holidays.
You're one of those.
I'm one of those assholes. Yeah, but I do. I don't want anything, but I know something's going to be bought for me.
Of course.
And I'm interested to see what that is. Yeah.
So you're officially like the hardest person to shop for because
Yeah.
you won't tell anybody what you want because you don't want anything. You don't need anything.
And then it's like, I see everything the kids have. Kids have all these boxes. Where are all my boxes? Like,
It feels bad for it to be like, I always feel bad if I'm like, oh shit, I didn't get this person as much. Because some people are just inherently easier to shop for.
Right.
And like if you have kids, you're going to start shopping for them sometimes in October.
mm-hmm.
That's what Frank's really good about. He'll start like getting stuff in October. So then people like his son and like the bean, like, yeah, he was done with them like beginning of December, basically. Night owls into legs. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a leg person, that's really like, that's almost a foot person. You're right there. You know?
Yeah. Do you think Paul McCartney was a leg person? Because you remember his one wife had one leg. Do you remember that?
Oh, wow.
Can you imagine
Like,
what
do you think he, like his porn or like if his wife ever caught him like jerking off to just a woman with both legs?
She'd be really.
I'd be like, wow, is this what you want? Another leg?
I mean, I was wondering like if, you know, he's obviously a Beatle. He's a billionaire.
I didn't know she had one leg.
He had one leg. Yeah.
What happened? Diabetes?
I don't know. I don't know how she lost it. I don't know if it was
Pitbull accident.
But I wonder if any of his boys ever took him aside. It's like, dude, you're fucking Paul McCartney. Like, you can get
could
a
do
chick.
a lot better.
You could land a chick with two legs.
Not even a model, not even like a porn star, just someone who's bipedal.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't think I've ever said that word.
Yeah, bipedal, two legs.
Bipedal almost sounds untoward.
I was bipedal in college. Just,
We all were.
we were just experimenting.
The phase.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, cool. Okay, so men just want sex. Okay.
Yeah.
But you can't wrap that. What about, do you like just functional stuff? Like, would you be happy with socks, underwear, shirts, pajamas, slippers?
Well, that's when every year my mom comes through with the underwear and the socks, and usually a sweater that I want to send back.
Your mom still buys your underwear?
She usually buys underwear. I don't know. When was the last time she
How
bought
does
me
she know
to-
what kind?
I don't know. Last time maybe it's been a while. The socks,
Mom,
she definitely gets me.
You're due.
Yeah, she definitely gets me the socks. Do you guys have a sponsor, underwear sponsor?
Not yet.
Oh, you guys need to get one for sure.
Why do you need? Because you're looking for some new underwear.
some new drawers.
You're looking to walk out of here with some new underwear.
I walked out here. I'm walking
with a
out of here
Clinton House shirt.
with a great shirt.
I said, Lou, what size are you? He said a medium. Medium. I said, somebody's doing well.
That's how things are going.
Somebody's in shape.
Things are going pretty well here. I'm a size medium.
I'm finally back to a medium.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, you're in a different.
But I need to
game,
get back
Lou.
to. I need to get back to Smallville.
Is that something on your mind a lot?
Yes, I'm a woman. I'm a woman who's on camera. I'm constantly like, I need to lose weight, but I'll get there, or I won't, or I'll get bigger. Who knows what next year will hold? Maybe I'll be like White Lizzo.
Wizzo.
Wizzo, call Kizzo.
Although she's losing it, right? She's losing all that weight.
I know, and all these people on Ozempic, it kind of makes me angry. It's like, no, you're supposed to toil like everybody else who lost weight the hard way.
Right.
I get annoyed at people who take the easy way out. That's like, that must be the German in me. All right, Matt, what do you want for Christmas? We've heard from the married man's opinion.
Well, for a long time, it was usually just like whatever new video game thing was out. That was always a pretty safe bet. But nowadays, I don't know. I feel like I just need like money over anything else, really. So
You got to start paying them.
Money, I could pay him more.
she said she'd pay me in 2027. So.
Nice.
I said,
Something to look forward to.
you got to pay your dues, just like they tell us in comedy. Like, well, you hang in there.
Too bad you're not a foot guy.
Ew.
You're like, yeah, come on, Matt. You don't worry. You'll just walk on your face a little bit.
Oh my God.
Ew, gross. Matt's like, I'm sick of getting a content hotel shirt every time I produce a show.
I can't,
I have 50 of
resell
these.
His whole
I
wardrobe.
have 50 t-shirts.
You got one for every day of the year.
I'm turning into a cartoon character
make
who
a-
only wears one outfit.
Oh, or like Steve Jobs.
I kind of have that. Yeah, I've been wearing this black get up for a while.
Hey, you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, black. I've been wearing black until I figure things out in the muffin top area.
In the muffin top area.
It's so tricky though, because the moment you have a kid, you're like, oh, I don't have any time to work out anymore. That's how this goes. Cool. I'll just be cutting crusts off sandwiches till I die. No, but it's great. It's the best. Wouldn't trade it for anything.
But it is
Highly
wild.
recommend.
It is wild though when you see some women who bounce back like right away, and you're like, how the fuck is that even possible?
It's like if you have like a lot of help and a
Yeah.
lot of time off to
Yeah.
like get back to the gym, or like you have the money to spend on like going keto or carnivore, right? I don't know. Sure, I could have been more like disciplined in my diet, but a lot of it's just like eating off my toddler's plate.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm close. I think I
I think
should
you look
make
great.
it go. Thank you. Let's have Lou back all the time. Just clapping for myself. Okay. We covered that. Oh, right. We were going to talk about this. Do you think this has been a viral topic? Should parents tell their kids about Santa, that he exists, keep it going, have like, these are the gifts from Santa, or just like not entertain it?
So the setup that you have, I think, is a really nice discussion to have, right? But the way that I've been seeing it discussed is, if you lie to your children about Santa Claus, then they will never trust you again. to tell them the truth later on in life. Like people are making that argument.
That's
like,
ridiculous
that's fucking
because
silly,
like
man.
your parents are going to lie to you about so much other shit. Like by the time you're grown, you won't even Santa won't even be on the list of things you're pissed at your parents about.
Yeah.
Because there'll be so many other issues.
Well, like recently, like so you'll get to this point where so my 5-year-old keeps asking about he keeps saying anytime he sees someone like a picture or something, he's like, oh, did he get too old? Did he get too old? Which is his code of saying, did they die? Like, did they die?
God,
did he
they
get too old?
died of being old.
Yeah.
They got too old. They should have stopped and they wouldn't.
But and he asked that
that's so
for
sweet.
he asked that for everybody, and I have to like, tell him like, oh yeah, that person passed away, and or no, that person didn't pass away, and then he starts asking, am I going to die? Am I going to die? And then is he going to die?
No.
Yeah. So then, I gotta say, I'm like, no, you're good. We're gonna be alive for a while and all that.
Aww.
And so you try to find a way to,
Unless you're honest and you're like, who knows?
who the
We
fuck
could die
knows, man?
tomorrow.
Who knows? Our neighbor's got a fucking pit bull. Who knows
Yeah.
what's gonna happen?
Ay.
But like, kind of going through that, you play along as best as you can and you try to be as honest as you can. But, there's certain things where it's like, oh, it's nice to think you're going to live a long time and we're all going to live a long time. And yeah, there's a really nice thing called Santa Claus that aren't we excited about it? So that's kind of how I look at,
So you're pro Santa Claus.
I'm pro Santa. I didn't think I would be that before I had kids. I was like, hardcore atheist, skeptic. Like, oh, you got
Atheists are so tiresome.
You got to be, yeah, man. Wait, you got to tell the truth, and blah blah. And then I have kids, and well, now I believe in God too. But
yeah, good for you.
yeah, it wasn't my choice.
Did you have like a moment?
Yeah, I had like a few moments. Yeah, although my one thing that I'll say is that he hasn't been specific about which religion. So I can go anywhere, man, but yeah, so I really enjoyed as a parent getting into like, the Santa Claus stuff and
Because it's based on a real person.
that's one maneuver, around it is be like, well, there was actually a St. Nicholas.
Yeah. And he looks like Santa.
Yeah.
He's all with the beard. In fact, he looks like the guy from Home Alone who salted the sidewalks.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which I was like listening to a whole theory thing about that. That guy from Home Alone, they say, is like a metaphor for Jesus Christ.
I think you and I have the same algorithm.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. Yeah, me and Frank have the exact thing. Like we'll be
Exact same
scrolling and we'll both mention things. I'm like, I'm literally looking at the same thing.
Yeah, we might as well just have like the same brain at some
Like
point.
let's just put one of our phones on a projection screen and we'll look at it together.
Yeah.
Oh
Exactly.
yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, I'm pro Santa too. The idea, like, it's just like it's because it's fun for you to do as a parent. It's fun to like.
Yeah.
I know some houses do their Santa presents unwrapped. I think that's lazy as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't grow up in that kind of a house. And like for my stepson, we never did that. We always would I would be like, okay, I'm going to pick this is the Santa paper. I would wrap everything in that paper and then have one big bundle.
Yeah.
Like I would package it, stack them up in a neat, aesthetically pleasing bundle. And then like a big old fancy fabric ribbon, tying it all together. To be like, oh, he's left this here for you. Like it was fun to do.
Yeah.
And then we'd have like our presents.
It's so much fun. And I like getting into the whole season, like before we started rolling, I was saying like, oh man, it really kind of sucks that it's ending. Yeah.
I know. It's nice that they're like, oh, you're allowed to drink hot chocolate every day.
Yeah.
Till basically the middle of January.
Yeah. And watching Christmas movies. Like it was this
yeah.
year I watched Home Alone for the first time in forever.
What?
And it's for the first time in a long time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But watching it now versus when I was a kid, like it's a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like it really holds up.
is.
There's a lot of movies like Christmas movies that really hold up.
I really like. What the hell is it called? Damn, it's with Ryan Reynolds. Just Friends. Frank really likes that one. And there's one with him and Will Ferrell. Well, good job, Chrissy. Way to bring up a thing you can't talk about.
Yeah, that wasn't in my algorithm. Do you like all the kind of like Hallmark movie, like cheesy Christmas themed ones too?
Yeah, like sometimes they're just on. Like sometimes like my father-in-law will be watching. He loves the Hallmark Channel. So if I'm like hanging out with him, like he just always likes to watch that. It's that or Fox News.
Yeah. It's like, hey, every plot is like, Mark, a graphic designer, just moved to town.
Always a graphic designer.
Yeah.
He moved from from a big city. Now I'm back home. I just want to meet a corn-fed whole milk drinking girl.
Yeah.
Chrissy, were you thinking of Spirited?
Yes.
That's the movie.
Spirited, it's called? Okay.
Thank you, Matt. This is why we give you a free t-shirt every time.
Give that man another free t-shirt.
Guess who's getting another shirt today?
I want 2 after this show.
Get one of those shirt launchers and you can just shoot it at him.
I'm just gonna shoot it at his face, close range.
That would probably really hurt if you shot
I would
that.
love a t-shirt
That's
gun.
meant to like fly up into a crowd, like way up in the
That's what
stands.
every woman wants for Christmas, a t-shirt gun.
T-shirt launcher, yeah.
I
Wouldn't
kind
that
of
be
want
cool?
one of
I'd
those
put
now.
cookies in it. I'd bake cookies and just
That would
shoot
hurt
them at
way
the
more than a
neighbors.
t-shirt.
I just love that everything, like even soft things become painful when you shoot it out of that thing.
Mashed potatoes. Ow! What the
So it
fuck?
could explode on impacts when it hits you.
Oh man, this is what I would do if I had a lot of free time. I would just be like, "What can I put in this
I
t-shirt
don't look up how
launcher?"
much if you can buy those. Just like if you're a regular person.
Are they on Amazon?
You know, my book is on Amazon too.
Yes,
So,
everyone
t-shirt
buy
launcher.
Lou's book. What the hell is it called again?
Oh, that joke
That
isn't
joke
funny
isn't
anymore.
funny anymore.
Yeah,
Who could forget?
it still holds up. Since the beginning of the show, it still holds up.
Ooh, okay, so we're
Oh
pro.
well, you can, but it's $800.
$800.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's expensive.
Although I would say if you're a really big fan of Chrissy's and you want to make her feel awkwardly like good,
Special night owl. I'm looking
Yeah.
at you.
waste $800.
Oh my god, can you imagine? I bet if I was like some hot OnlyFans chick, I could get some guy to buy a t-shirt gun for me.
Yeah, you put it on what do you put? Do they do wish lists? Is that
Yeah,
what
you'd
they
be
do?
like, I'll fill it with my worn underpants and I'll just shoot at close range at my OnlyFans subscribers.
That's
Open
how you
your
get 'em to buy
mouth.
it.
Oh man.
Retarded. Oh my god. Yeah, or I could do a give, send, go for a t-shirt gun. How fun. Okay, good. So we're all pro Santa.
That's good. Oh no, Matt didn't weigh in.
Oh, Matt, right.
Oh well, my opinion isn't all that different. Like I'd say yeah, it's just a fun thing to do.
But you do know that he's not real though, right?
And it's gonna be more
I'll make sure
shut up. And it's gonna be more stressful. Like he's everywhere. He's on wrapping paper. He's in every CVS you go to, every store, every place that's ever decorated. Like
The only
every-
thing I didn't understand, I don't really get behind, like I don't get it really, is when people do the Santa tracker. You know,
oh, I think that's stupid. Let him
it's like,
do
oh,
his thing.
He's in Brazil right now. It's
He was
like,
at the mini mall in town the other day, and I had to be like, Frankie, yeah, like he came from the North Pole and then specifically to Westchester and then back up.
Back up.
Got to go finish overseeing the toy shop.
Oh, there must be places where Santa just hates to travel. He's like, oh God, I have to go back.
Like
here.
Appleton, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
What is it? with
No
this one
offense,
town?
Appleton.
I'm obsessed with it. It's my
What is in Appleton, Wisconsin? When you're bringing up every
the
episode.
Skyline Comedy Club and like the best cheese curds you've ever had.
Oh man.
It's just my example of like any town USA, really. Maybe I should go to more states. Yeah, Santa's great. He's unavoidable. He's based on a real person. And like you're gonna have to live your life in a very sort of Scroogey type way to create an environment where like your kid just is not believing in Santa. And then you're setting your kid up to ruin it for other kids.
Right.
Which is going to happen anyway, like once they hit, I don't know, teen years.
That's got to be how most kids find out that
Yeah.
he's not real, is just from other kids.
Yeah, I forget how old I was when I first when someone first broke it to me.
I forgot too. I found a Santa suit in my dad's drawer.
Wait, your dad is Santa? He was Santa?
I was so surprised. Yeah.
He fell off the roof like in the Santa Claus.
I was like, what did he
Broke his
do?
leg.
No, he just left his clothes here. Oh my gosh.
Dad, are you fucking Santa?
Yeah, wait, are you gay?
Oh, that would be such a.
That'd be a lot worse than
Such a
finding
whirlwind.
It
Santa
would
not
be
real.
worse. I'd rather he be not real than my dad be gay.
Wait. You rather? Okay, Santa not be real. not
Right.
your dad, okay.
Or your
Yeah.
dad's not real, but Santa's gay.
Both
you
are
rather?
horrible prospects.
I know a couple of people. This girl I went to college with, her dad was actually a butcher,
Whoa.
unrelated to my dad, but he was a butcher and also I guess technically a catcher. He was a gay man. Yeah.
Wow.
So
A catcher. How did you know he was a catcher?
oh, I don't know. It just rhymed with butcher.
I
so.
think it must be exhausting to be a gay man because you have to like pick a position like an athlete. Like, are you a top? Are you a bottom? And you can't switch. Apparently, you've got to stay in that position. That's your whole identity.
Well, I asked a gay friend of mine. I said, do you does it start as an internship? And
Right. How do you
have to?
start being gay? Well, probably you're molested, and
Do-
then that's your
Oh, God.
justification for it. Is like, I guess I'm gay.
Well, I guess.
That took an unfortunate
that-
turn.
I didn't need to go there. I just
I mean, it is the spirit of Christmas we're talking about, but yeah. Wow.
Chrissy, keep it upbeat, keep it wholesome, keep it like fun and frivolous and festive.
I always thought you had to just work your way up to the top. You just have to grit, some true
That's
grit.
grit.
Yeah.
Right, because it's like, I don't know. I feel for gay people, it's probably exhausting and there's a learning curve. And
Well, it's wild when you hit like for gay men, like when you hit like a certain age, like you're kind of you might as well disappear, right? And you're like out of your 20s, like no one cares about you.
you're like a model. They're like,
Yeah.
goodbye, off
Yeah.
to the glue factory. Yeah, that's sad. Do we have any gays in the chat? Probably not.
Night owl.
Night owl?
Night owl?
Hoo. That's what I have to do. I have to get an owl.
Get a real owl.
You.
How much is a real owl?
Look
How
on
much?
Amazon. Is it more or less than $800? I either am getting an owl or a t-shirt gun for Christmas. I would love an owl. Oh, like a little snowy owl. That'd be
Little
nice.
snow owl. Oh yeah.
A cute, like a little one.
Mm-hmm.
One to just like perch on my shoulder for a podcast, and then like I would go to it for like, if I had a question or something. You know what I found astounding about Gerard Michaels yesterday before we went live? He has a full, and I meant to bring this up in the episode last night. I'm kicking myself that I didn't. He has a full-on relationship with his Siri. Like he was asking his chat GPT questions.
yeah, that's right.
And she was answering in like her British accent. Like they were having a full-on conversation. I was like, are you talking to your Siri? And then like the Siri or the chat GPT, she just went quiet. And I was like, oh, wait, sorry, am I interrupting? And then Gerard goes, no, it's okay. Continue. And then she kept talking. I'm like, you're talking to this entity like it's a person. It freaked me the fuck out.
was it? What
Did
was
that
the
not freak you out, Matt?
What was the subject matter?
He was asking her about
I don't even remember.
something
It wasn't weird to
political
me
or economic.
It wasn't weird to me until he said, "I'm sorry for interrupting. Please continue."
Oh, I was like, excuse me. Let me get back to your fake intelligence unit.
Did he sign off by saying I love you?
No, like I'll talk to you later.
Did you? It's been a while since I talked to Gerard. He's a really interesting guy.
He really is.
He when I first met him, he was telling me about like stuff that he had done in the past, and I'm like, oh, this guy's bullshitting. Like, but it turns out like he was a legit like minor league baseball player.
Yeah.
He was like a champion in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he has a pretty wild life. Yeah, especially as like an athletic life,
Oh yeah, super athletic, and now he does comedy.
Yeah.
So, update on the owl. I think it might actually be illegal to have as a
What?
pet, but I did find a
What about a
website.
little one?
There is a website that sells them. I guess it looks like it's from the
Oh, like
2000s, but
Oh, what must be so cute? Little owl chicks.
An owlet?
Owlet. And then when it grows up, just get rid of it, right?
No.
Oh, you'd want them to just stay small.
I think
You
this is
can't
a
get
problem
rid of
with
it.
other
You just let
animals.
it live outside, I guess.
But it is $7,000.
$7,000 for an owl.
Listen, Night Owl.
Listen,
How much do you like this show? I mean, you said that Chrissie brings you so much joy and
I've
laughter.
provided you. I've picked you up when skies are gray. Certainly, that's worth one little owl.
Yeah, I've seen fire. I've seen rain. Right. That's a more lyrics.
Is that a Katy Perry song?
What's James Taylor? James Taylor, who is the Katy Perry of the
Of the 70s?
of the 70s? Yeah, yeah.
I can't stand Katy Perry. I don't know why.
Dish. Tea. Spilled
I
the
think
tea.
it's because when she tried to be an astronaut, I'm like, stop it. And she's just like, I don't know. It feels like there's a lot of horrible celebrities. Gerard is big enough to get away with a creepy AI relationship. I just was like, I wanted to say, Gerard, find a good woman and stop talking to your theory, like it's a person. Did anybody else do that? I found that so weird. I was so unsettled by that.
Wasn't there? There's a movie called Her. Right?
Yes.
I haven't seen it.
It's
but I remember
basically Gerard Michaels. Yeah. Ugh. Well, if you're watching Gerard, I don't approve. Like, what are you getting your Siri for Christmas? Ugh. Yeah, AI, man. Oh, well. We're not going to worry about that right now.
Well, I've been getting a lot of those spam calls about like loans.
Oh, and
stuff like-
Indians trying to get into your bank account.
They're not doing the Indian voice anymore.
What do you mean? They're not trying to tell you what is your PIN number?
Hello, buddy.
Hello, buddy.
Hello,
My
uncle.
name is Paul.
My name is Paul McCartney.
Do you have two legs?
Seriously, bro, this is who I am. I was married to a girl with 1.5 legs.
I'm here to talk to you about your Norton antivirus.
How great that would be great if Gerard's theory was an Indian dude.
Actually, an Indian dude.
I'm sorry for interrupting,
This
bro.
is my weird voice. He is surprised.
It's so funny. We're doing like the most, stereotypical worst fucking Indian accent, but there's a whole continent of people who sound exactly like that.
Yes.
It's really crazy.
Even the worst American accent doesn't sound as bad / funny as what we're doing right now.
I mean, there would be times when I would get calls from these guys and I would just start laughing. 'Cause their
Like,
accents were
really? This is how you sound?
Oh my God. There was one guy, he was like, hello, my name is Paul. And I was like, that ain't your
Sure
name.
it is.
Come on, Samir. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
Okay, you're right. It is Samir.
Okay, buddy. How do you know?
Okay.
Well, you remember the whole controversy with like Hank Azaria and The Simpsons because he was doing the voice of a poo.
Oh, right. And he was whitewashing it or
Yeah.
taking away a brown job.
Yeah. And so then, they stopped doing it. They stopped doing that voice. And it was so funny.
Who needs the quickie mart? I do.
But I remember I had a guy on my podcast who was actually a big fan of Apu. He's an Indian American
Of course
kid.
he was a fan.
And he loved Apu for all like really good reasons. And something that we talked about was like, it's so funny that stereotypical accent is so like you make fun of it. It's fun to do, right? But if you do like a stereotypical French accent, that's okay because like the French accent's like sexy, you know?
Oh, Lou Perez, would you like a croissant? How come I cannot do a French accent?
I think you're doing more of like a Quebecois.
I have to get into the, how do you say, the mood for French accents.
You need to slip into a
you have
very
to.
wet tights, very wet,
Here
stinky
you
tights.
are a man with very nice feet, no? Let's see those dogs. Yeah, you can't not sound like a pervert trying to do a French accent.
But it's funny though that we've decided like, oh, the French one's sexy, but the Indian guy, nobody wants.
What
to
do you mean you don't want to see Bob said vagine?
Come on, uncle. Take off your shoes. Let me see those perfect size 7s. Come on, Chrissie.
Oh my God.
Show
I
me
think
the
our
perfect
whole lower
size
half
7s.
just dried up and blew away. Erica's in the chat. Erica, thank you so much for the $20. Merry
Whoa.
Christmas. Excellent guest. Wow, she never said
thank you,
that.
Erica. That's
She
really sweet of
watches
you.
all the time and she doesn't like anyone.
She has no idea of how important it was for me to see that, because I don't know how long I've been here, but the whole time I've been like, man, am I
Where
fucking
am
this
I
up?
going to get some kudos?
There
Is that
we
the
go.
only one? Did we miss another one? Or
I think that's it. There is something I wanted to add though.
that you
about-
think Lou is a great guest?
Well, that too. But like you said, Apu is voiced by a white guy. Guess who also voices Cleveland from Family Guy is another white guy.
Henry, right? His last name, right? Was it
Oh, Cleveland.
Mike Henry.
Mike Henry? That's right.
What does Cleveland sound like?
I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna try that one.
Try it. Like, hey.
You know, Peter, or something like
Wow,
that, right?
that's pretty
It's
good.
better than I could have done.
Yeah.
Peter. I can almost do
just
the
love it.
wife.
Lois, right?
Oh, Peter.
Yeah.
Save it for later.
You know what? I think one of the greatest things about the Christmas season is doing accents.
Oh, yeah. And why wait till Christmas to do accents?
You know, and you know, the skeptical Indian guy is like, I don't believe in Santa Claus, man.
No. I may or may not have shit in my bed.
Wait, who's shitting in your bed? I will not let you shit in my bed, buddy.
Everything's buddy.
Wait, I remember. Oh,
I
man.
am the Slumdog Thousandaire.
Well, so we're about to get in trouble again. You remember you got in trouble for the Kung Flu?
Malaysians?
With the Kung Flu.
Yes. Thank you for
I got to
remembering
sing
that.
a bar on that.
You were in that. Oh, wow. Is that on my YouTube? Did I just only put that on Twitter?
Oh, my God.
This was like, yeah, my claim to fame in
5 years ago?
2020. It was
Yeah.
5 years ago. It was after all those celebrities posted that cringe version of Imagine.
Right.
Imagine it. Oh, yeah, was it? Yeah, I think so.
It had to be
And
Imagine.
then
That's
I
the
was
only
like,
song they
and
do.
we did Kung Flu Fighting. I was like, oh, just sing I asked a bunch of comedians, just sing a line from it, and we patched together this like little video. It's like anybody could have done it. It wasn't even anything that scandalous. But I had a girl comedian who I used to let open for me, and she like was so enthusiastic about doing it. She was like, please include me in this thing. I was like, okay. And then I did. And then she like begged me to edit her out of it because she was so afraid of losing her job. I was like, wow, I've lost all respect for you. And also, no, I'm not going to do that.
Oh,
Because
man.
what kind of a precedent does that set?
That's right. And thank God you did that.
Because
Look where we are
I
today.
hope she got fired from her job, but kept her dignity.
Oh.
Are you guys washing your poop? Oh, yes. Take your poop, wash it like your chicken.
Wash your poop like your chicken. What?
I'm just reading the chat.
Oh, you read. Oh, it's in the chat.
I'm just
Okay.
guessing.
Yeah, all of the Indian accounts, please. Tell us how we're doing.
Please to be checking in. Please to be Peter. Yeah, thanks, Drew.
Hello, Peter.
Hello, Peter.
Man.
And you know what accent is really, if you're a woman in the chat thinking, I want to do an accent. What the fuck's her name? Stifler's mom, the woman that plays Stifler's mom, is a very easy accent to do for any woman. You just go, oh gosh, I'm all hot and bothered. Like all you have to do is like kind of
that's
close
great.
up your neck a little bit and like, how I'm taking the dog. It's very easy.
Oh, that's great.
Just like the RFK is easy to do. Just sort of punch your throat and you're gonna get myocarditis. Jennifer Coolidge, thank you, Erica. Ow, boy. I'm in the chat. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, now I'm watching you grab your own throat
Oh, I know. This is our
on the playback.
screen is on a 5-second delay. That's what stops most women from doing accents is like you look so unattractive to be funny. Like
Right.
what you have to do to your face is not something people want to look at.
I always find it interesting with comedians who have kind of goofy regular voices who can do really good accents, like Maria Bamford. Who I think
Oh,
is,
she sounds like crazy. She just sounds like she huffs helium all day.
like her voice is like so high pitched, and then she does all of these different accents, like deep voices and all that. And it's sort of like who's that X-Men character, the woman who's all blue, like and scaly and stuff. She gets to She's the one. She can like
Sadness. No, wait,
she can
that's
transform into
Inside Out.
Yeah. Inside Out is a little different than X-Men. Mystique. Like Mystique, looks odd, but she could look like anybody, and yet chooses, to look odd. So I find that
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Everybody buy Lou's book.
It's even more interesting.
Something to the effect of that joke isn't funny anymore.
That's right. The exact effect.
Oh wow, I remembered it. It only took 8 tries.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Are you a Twitter person? Are you an Instagram person?
Twitter.
YouTube.
Yeah, Twitter. I just got Lou Perez. I used to be the Lou Perez. And now
you don't even need the anymore.
I know.
You're just Lou Perez.
That's right. Yeah.
How about start a podcast called You Snooze, You Lose, and just find another co-host named Lou.
One who's a narcoleptic.
Should be easy enough.
Yeah. Any narcoleptics in the chat?
Any sleepy Lou's want to join a pod? We'll do it.
There we go.
We'll get it done.
That's the one. I need more. I need to do more podcasts. More. I need to produce more podcasts.
It's good. This is it. Do you have any big goals for next year?
I'd like to film a special. I would like to get a half hour on tape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
You could do that.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would be really cool to do
something
something
where
like.
You should do it is Tiff's and Morris Plains.
Oh, is that the dojo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is like it's not too big of a room, so it'd be like easy to fill, but like it's a great vibes, and like I've filmed a couple things there.
Oh, nice.
And the owner / booker is really, really chill, and it's like local. So
yeah,
I don't know, unless you you have your heart set on Appleton, Wisconsin or something.
I mean, I'm gonna have a bunch of cheese curds open up for me in Appleton. Okay.
Okay, cool, awesome. And you're on YouTube as well.
I'm on YouTube. The Lou Perez on YouTube.
The Lou Perez.
Oh no, you've been seeing my ugly shoe? My soul?
You have an ugly shoe?
The soul of it.
Oh, we've been seeing your soul, baby.
Oh boy, looking right into it.
We can edit that out in post.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Put a censored bar over it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Any final Christmas sentiments we should pass on to the people?
I think let's see, tomorrow is
Christmas Eve. Go to church.
Oh, that's a good idea.
At some point. We're going tomorrow, I think, to the 4:00.
Nice. Yeah, and really I think bask in the season. Really enjoy it.
Don't just put a toe in.
Yeah.
Bask.
Base.
Roll around in it like a dog when it sees a dead animal. I don't know why Muffin does this. She just loves to roll around in a dead animal.
In a dead animal?
Yes. When we used to take her on a lot of hikes, and whenever she'd be rolling around on the ground, sure enough, there'd be like a fucking dead fish or a dead bird, and they just want that all over them. It's so gross. And she was rolling around in the snow today. I'm like, I bet there's something fucking dead that she wants.
There's something wrong with your doggy, buddy.
I want to roll around in something dead. You know, my son Arjit likes to do that too. Anyway, God, if I could just go 10 minutes without doing an Indian accent.
I mean, that's how I go to sleep. I dream Indian dreams. So.
I don't count sheep. I count children who make phones. No, wait, that's Chinese.
No.
They make iPhones in India now, I think.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah?
Oh, right. Also, they make Danish cookies, which I'm kind of upset about.
Oh, I've seen those videos.
Oh, don't get me started on that.
I love the one with the bare feet. I'm not a foot guy, but I like watching those videos.
Foot cookies, footies.
Foot cookies, footy, fookies.
Foot fookies.
Fookies. What size are your fookies?
Chocolate chip cookies. Oh my God. Someone put me out of my misery. Everybody subscribe to Lou Perez now on Twitter, on YouTube. Buy his book, Something About a Joke Not Being Funny Anymore. And yes, gigs to come in the new year and a half-hour special.
Yeah, that'd be great.
It's going to be great. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you for watching NightMayr. Remember to get tickets and come see me at Rodney's at Gino Bisconti's birthday show on Sunday, December 28th. We'll see you guys there. And then if not, we'll see you Sunday for Simcast and Friday for Friday Night Tkts. Love you all. Bye. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
Buddy.